Good morning, 90-degree anglers. Welcome back to the channel. We're going to be doing a little something different today for you guys here. We are going to be doing some BFS fishing, bait finesse systems, and just kind of wanted to, you know, it's been a rough couple of weeks at the lake, and fishing hasn't been that wide open for me. So there's a lot of pressure on these bigger fish. And I thought I would try maybe attacking a plan to get as many fish as possible today rather than searching for those big fish. So that's why we're going to be using the BFS, which is some really light line, some 6-pound test on a really small reel, throwing really small lures. We're going to be power fishing the shoreline for the most part, using some topwater here in this morning, and then we'll switch up to some jerk baits and stuff like that a little bit later in the afternoon. But that's the plan. We're gonna see how it works, and we'll try to keep track of how many fish that we do catch. You know, if you guys are watching this and you learn a little bit about BFS and you know how to catch some quantities of bass here, you know, we are a new channel here on YouTube. I always ask that you guys go ahead and just take a moment and hit that subscribe button so you can see any future content that I put up here. We do appreciate any support and growth as we try to build our channel, but let's get started fishing and see how we do. Okay, so we're all set up here, and what we're going to be doing is working along this bank. You can see all the cover, all the submerged trees. And this morning we're going to start off in this slack water with a little top water, okay? What this is again, this is the BFS, or the bait finesse systems setup, which is a super light line, a super light rod, and a bait casting reel that's designed to be able to cast, you know, an 8-gram weight really far. Normally you wouldn't be able to throw something like this, little Megabass Pop X with a bait casting rod. But with this Karashi BFS reel and this Dobbin Sierra Series rod, you know, I can get some significant distance out of casts. And the fun thing about it is, like, I don't even have to like whip it out there. Little tiny flick of the wrist, you know, sends that bait right into those pockets where we want to fish. Okay, so we've got the motor set to just kind of move along slowly. Oh, I think we're on. Yeah, we're on. Hey, look at that. See? Leaving it sit in there. Came up and popped it. And we got on the board with the little bass already. All right. So, like I was saying, the goal for today isn't to catch the biggest fish in the lake. We want to catch a lot of fish, right? So that guy was sitting right there in that little pocket, you know, just the first couple casts of the morning on this Megabass Pop X Junior. And we're on the board, right? So that's one. And when you're fishing with this super light line and this super flexible rod, like, fish like that are fun to catch, right? You're not horsing them in like you'd be doing on your normal gear. You're just kind of fighting them. I don't know if you guys can see that. That is an amazing shot up there. That heron just sitting on top of that egret. I'm not a bird expert, but silhouetted up there against the sky is just a pretty cool little sight. One of the other cool things you get to see when you come out to places like this. Oh, there's one. Oh, you got off, damn it. That was a good bite, dude. You blasted it. So, the little Pop X didn't seem to be working, so I tied on a little Megabass Karashi, and I caught a fish immediately, and of course the battery died. So, wanted to try these Karashis out. I've heard good thing about them. And it worked on the first cast. All right, there's one. So that's bass number 4 already. That was a bite. Got him. Came back like 2 or 3 times for it. All right, so that's 6 fish on the BFS combo here. Ooh, how you break a rod tip right there. Ow. Man, these are some sharp ass little hooks, dude. Another little bass. So that's six BFS bass already today. They're definitely liking that action of the Karashi. Oop, there's one. They're catching little ones, but they're very aggressive. Another little guy. There's one. All right, we got a BFS Bonanza going on here. Don't go down, you son of a bitch. Okay, so this is my first day ever using this Megabass Karashi. I don't even know what color this is, but they only had a couple colors left on Tackle Warehouse, so I got them. Now, what I'm noticing about this bait is that it sits just under the surface. It's got a real erratic action and an incredibly iridescent feather on the back of it. It's driving those little bass crazy. They cannot get enough of it. I mean, they're little, but again, this is a BFS setup, right? It's designed to catch a lot of fish and little fish. So it's also extremely visible. Like, that bait is a good 40 yards away from me, or 40 feet away from me, and I can clearly see it under the water. I can see the action and I can see the strikes when the bass are hitting it, which makes it kind of fun to be able to kind of, you know, see that bait just darting. And you know, if you work it really fast, you can walk the dog almost like a topwater with it. I've noticed that you can. So like, if you want a topwater, you got to work it really fast though to do that. But very subtle moves give it that twitching, dying bait fish action just below the surface. So they didn't really seem too keen on coming to the top today to hit them on top water, but they're certainly chasing these that are below the surface. Because I've probably caught 6 or 7 on these Karashis already in the 20 minutes I've been throwing them. And yeah, they're small, right? But sometimes you want to come out here and just catch a lot of fish. All right, guys, so I actually got a new thing for the GoPro that's supposed to have like a better microphone and a windscreen, and apparently it just sucks down battery, because my batteries have died really quick today, which means I wasn't able to get all the footage I was hoping to get from this BFS trip. And I'm telling you, it's been hard to dedicate all day just to this method of fishing. But I'm actually really glad that I did. So, you know, the topwater bite and the Karashi bite kind of died off a little earlier. So what I've been doing since then is throwing Another Megabass X80 Junior little jerkbait, the chartreuse in the blue here. And I'm just cruising. I got navigation set on my trolling motor, kind of keeping me along the shoreline. And you know, we're just pitching back into these little pockets and working that jerkbait along. Oh, and just like that, we're catching fish. And again, it's not catching big monster fish. This is probably the smallest size that I've been catching today, but we're probably around 25 or 30 fish on the day that we're catching on this super light stuff, you know? And that's just super fun to be able to fish that way. Just pitch it right into shore, look for those little shady pockets, and then, you know, pull some fish out of there. Ooh, that was a nice bite. Right out of that brush pile down there. And picked it up. Don't get these hooks in me, buddy. Another little guy. Probably 25, 30 or more. Another little dinker. This is even the smallest. It might be the smallest one today. Now, I can imagine the comments I'm gonna get. Like, why even bother fishing? Just to catch a lot of fish, man. All right. I gotta admit, I got tired of catching all those little fish. And so I put on some plastics and we're fishing in about 40 feet of water. I just had a bite. See if we can't find some more. Oh, that's a fish. Oh shit, that could be a good fish, dude. Where's my net? Holy crap. Holy crap. Holy crap. This could be an 8 or 9 pound fish, dude. I saw him, he's a monster. There he is, he's a monster. He's a 4 to 5 pounder or bigger. Oh, that's a monster bass, dude. That's my personal best. Holy crap. Holy crap. Holy crap. Look at the size of this bass. Look at that bass. Please tell me that's recording. Cast to catch, baby. That's a monster. That is a monster. Look at him hooked right there on the drop shot. Holy cow. I can't believe how big he is. That's so exciting. That is so exciting. Look at that fish. Look at that fish. Gotta get my scale out.
Zeroed out. 5 pounds, 6 ounces. All right, let's weigh him one more time. Zeroed out. 5 pounds, 7 ounces. Monster bass. Get some water in his gills here. All right, let's let this guy go, huh? I don't want to keep him. Thank you, Diamond Valley, for a monster 5'7". All right, back the camera over here. See if we can. Oh yeah, he gone. There he is. Look at him swimming back to the bottom, and his buddy's right down there right now. All right, look at, there's the fish. They're all here right now. Not quite my personal best. My personal best was a little over 6 out of this pound, but 5'7". He's pretty dang close. So that came on the Morning Dawn 5.5 inch curly tail worm. I'm sitting here in 43 feet of water off of this little island, and that was amazing. Oh. So that makes today one hell of a day. I got a 5.7 pounder. Oh, and there's another fish. Not gonna be a big one, but it's not gonna be a small one either. Ugh. Hell yeah, we found the spot here today, baby. Oh yeah. The fish are here. Another little guy. Always nice to have an audience. Those guys were eyeballing me. I pulled this guy off the same spot here. They're biting down there, man. They are biting down there. Oh. This worm has caught me like 4 fish already, man. All right, so the battery's gonna run out pretty quick here, so let's recap the day. Pretty amazing afternoon. You know, we caught 30 fish on the BFS. Just went over to do some plastics fishing here, and we're slaying them on the plastics now on every cast. This is a small guy, but he's a fighter. Every cast, dude, is a fish. That's a decent sized fish right there, dude. There's a school of them. They're schooled up right there. Oh, I lost him. I shouldn't have boat flipped that guy. I shouldn't have boat flipped that guy. That was stupid. That was stupid. He was a nettable fish. Nettable meaning I could have put him in the net. He was big enough to not boat flip. All right. So, like I said, I just wanted to kind of recap the day here. You know, we wanted to do some BFS fishing, which obviously worked out very, very well. We caught a ton of fish. All of them were small, but that was the main goal. And then to just pull up on one spot to fish plastics. I already got 5 fish and a 5.7 pounder off of this spot here today. So if the battery dies, it's been a heck of a day. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to this episode of 90 Degree Angler. You know, I try to help out with fishing as much as I can, you know, and give you guys as many tips as I can when I'm fishing here, you know, so that you guys can come out and catch fish too. You know, if you enjoy the videos, you know, the easiest way to say thanks is just a quick hit on that subscribe button for me, and help me grow this channel so that I have the motivation to come out here and keep giving away all my secrets for you. So we're gonna keep fishing until this battery dies. We'll see how many more we can slap in the boat here. But it's been a heck of a day. It's been a heck of a day.